The login servers are down. If you are not logged in, you have to wait.
Keep trying, guys.
Iron Alliance is in Borean Tundra right now. They're gathered.
Yep, there's 42 of them there. I already saw.
Prepared, are you on right now?
No.
Shit.
Only my spy is.
Yeah, shit. We're in trouble.
No, we're not. Why would you say that?
We're not in trouble.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Yeah, I know about the login servers too.
Yeah.
That's what I
Trying to get
mean.
in.
It's Tuesday, of course. Everything fucks up on Tuesday.
Right.
I can't even get into the actual login area.
We
understand.
It's wild.
This is literally like
Let's
the fifth
reiterate
time you
this for the
said that.
100th time. Pay attention.
All right, gentlemen, we're moving people up to the main channel now for the meeting at 7 o'clock. We're going to go over some basic gaming news, guild news, and get people registered. First order of business, for those of you who are not registered on the Ruin forums, I need all of you to do so now. Could I get a link to the Ruin forums put in the bottom of the channel? It only takes a moment, and it will significantly help you. I want everyone involved. We raised several $100s to purchase guild forums for everyone to use, the purpose of which is to share information and to keep everyone up to date on gaming news, class specs, etc., whatever is relevant for people. And we have Morphine acting as basically a full-time moderator. Is the link down below?
Yeah, I linked it.
Shield has linked the link to the Ruin community forums. You should all make sure you are on it. It is critical for us to know that everyone is communicating and taking full advantage of the information there. A lot of the questions that you might have are answered there. If you do not have the answer to the question you're looking for, and you can find it from another source and you can put up an article on it, please do so. Major guides, required add-ons, new add-ons, interesting information, anything that gives us an edge in PvP in any game we're playing has a place on the forums. I have personally put up hundreds of posts and guides for nearly every class and every game. I want you all to do what you can. If I'm putting in the time to help everyone, you can certainly take a few minutes to get registered, get that access to information, and make sure you are appraised of what's going on. Everyone here is a gamer. Most of you play more than one game. Many of you are probably interested, as I am, in what's going on out there in the gaming world as far as new betas, opportunities to get access to keys, new games on the horizon. Obviously, as time goes on, certain games become more popular or less popular between their different expansions and everything else. So we want people to have access to that and know what's going on. Also, introduce yourselves. It's a way for you to learn about the guild and ultimately to find paths to get promotion. And that's currently what we're looking at. Right now, there are a lot of betas open that we are actively participating in. We offered up access to Crave Online's beta giveaway 2 weeks ago for WildStar. There are other keys that are out there. Many people are playing that. Everquest Landmark, I guess it's now just called Landmark, is also in beta. We have access to that for many people. I keep forgetting to get you the keys, but I have them now. Hacktrue, I'll make sure that that's going out for you after the meeting.
Actually, Modius had given me a key.
All right, excellent. So you have access to it, and we'll be streaming it. It's basically, in the past, this guild had a Minecraft server. In the future, we will have a Landmark server. It is just a fun game for us to play. It's a fun game for people to play. It's something that allows access to a next-generation sandbox where you can build whatever you want. There will apparently be some sort of PvE system put in place, and I don't know if they're going to do PvP or of what type or how that will work. But you claim plots and you essentially build whatever you want: fortresses, castles, spaceships, airships, whatever. And it should be quite a bit of fun. In addition, I don't know what additional news has come out for the other games we're looking at. I know we have several people currently playing Archeage, which my understanding is similar to a much better produced Darkfall, large-scale open PvP. Korean game, Modius Scoodles, and many of the other officers have been taking a look at that to see what's going on. They can give a report after we're done with the review here. We are still looking into the major games we're playing, our Elder Scrolls Online and World of Warcraft. We have a fairly firm understanding of when the release is for Warlords of Draenor. We'll be coming out during the Christmas season as per usual for WoW expansion launches. We expect access to the beta sometime this summer. I would imagine at least June, July before that's going forward. Also, BlizzCon tickets are on sale. As per usual, the Guild has participated in the last 2 BlizzCons. There's only been 2 BlizzCons since we were actively playing the game, so we will be present for the next one. It is in Anaheim. It is right across from Disney. If you live in Southern California or the West Coast, it's very easy to get out. We'll probably be looking into getting a accommodation set up. We could probably also assist with picking up people from the airport and getting them there. We tend to do the Guild meetups in BlizzCon. There's also some areas within the bar area at the Hilton, which is next door. We also tend to do a Guild dinner over at downtown Disney. There's a really nice Italian restaurant that we traditionally go to. For those of you who are interested, we also tend to do Disney afterwards, or California Adventure, and or both. I would expect we will be active throughout. Due to the scheduling limitations, most of the activities we do are later in the evening and on the last day of BlizzCon when things have wound it down, so people don't have to miss out. If you have any questions or concerns about that, or know you'll be coming up and like to meet up, make sure that you do contact us with that. We will be handling it. Also, other Guild-related news, please make sure you're pitching in towards Guild website hosting for the month. Also, Khaleesi is still producing Guild t-shirts and taking orders. I believe you can get your rank and name and the Guild insignia embroidered in silver or gold thread on pretty much any type of clothing that is listed. It's like, dress shirts, polos, t-shirts, whatever. Though, if you're going to get a nice insignia done, make sure it's on a more substantial bit of clothing, like I would say, dress shirt or polo if you want it to come through properly.
Hoodie at least.
There's also hoodies. Be forewarned, wearing this hoodie in public can often make
Real life PvP.
real life PvP does apparently occasionally happen as a result of wearing it. I wish I was joking, but there's some really angry college kids out there that may or may not appreciate what you do to their characters in the virtual world. As far as other major news, I've been updating the Facebook page. Could somebody link the Facebook page with all relevant gaming news as it comes out? So all major patches, every bit of information from major streamers, it tends to go there. If there's any beta keys or giveaways or information that's relevant to any of you, it's there. Make sure you're on the Facebook page. You do not need to use your personal Facebook. You can make one for your character. I don't care. That's how we handle things. Without further ado, as per usual, that covers the major Guild information phase. We're going to go through promotions, and then we're going to do reports from the different branches that we're in. To start, we're going to do the quick ESO promotion review for NCOs. In this Guild, you become a corporal first. You'll be a corporal for 4 weeks. You'll need to be sponsored by someone who is of rank, and you'll be assisting the Guild in achieving its objectives in PvP, which means helping other people, being a decent human being, getting access to whatever the relevant and new information is, particularly in new games. ESO is in its first a month of launch prior to its first major combat and balancing patch, which I think will be very significant for it. Soulstorm, did you have a review of the individuals up for nomination this evening? Let's go through those.
Okay, so this evening we've only got one person to promote up to corporal, and that's Reblurts for HR. Actually, his job is to recruit people, so it's a win-win. As for other people, we need more people volunteering to do more in ESO. Basically, if you want to help lead PvP, you just lead PvP. You just go and do it. It's that simple. You want to lead PvE? Just ask me. Ask anyone in there. We can get you set up. But yeah, no, we've just got Reblurts for tonight for NCOs. We will be having a meeting after this, a teeny-weeny PvP event, and I'll be getting all you new recruits. There are a lot of you in here tagged. So, yeah.
Also, just to confirm, the login servers for WoW are down. We only have 80 people online, which is going to put a significant dampener on our activities tonight. Morphine, do you have the promotion listing for World of Warcraft?
I do. 3 people joining the sergeant rank. I'm sorry, 2 corporals, Krokwa and Disengage Low, formerly Plagues QT, both returning to or joining PvP. Excuse me.
Excellent. Both have been extremely helpful. Here's the situation. We do need people to be stepping up. Brief history of the guild. We have never, in the last 3 expansions, actually been focused on World of Warcraft as our primary game in the past. For Wrath of the Lich King, we were playing Warhammer Online, where we were the top guild in the world, period, the end. All the first king kills and so on. We subsequently were playing Aeon and Guild Wars 2 and several other games during other launches for WoW games. And the reason for this is that we're a world PvP guild, for real. Sieging, large-scale PvP is actually what we do. We happen to play WoW generally because of the fact that most other MMOs are niche games. They have a half-life of 3 to 6 months, which means they're over in a year or 2 at most. Their servers tend to dry up with players and people get bored of it and they move on. WoW is much more stable. It has had a lot more popular appeal, but it has not been for many things a large-scale PvP game. Wintergrasp was a big part of Wrath of the Lich King, but Tol Barad was a smaller-scale PvP environment. WoW just typically doesn't offer environments where hundreds of people can consistently fight stably. That's just been the way it is. But all that is changing. For the first time in recent memory, World of Warcraft is doing tremendous and fundamental changes to the way the game works. Now, we haven't had direct access to the World PvP 24-hour-a-day island that is called Ashran and Warlords of Draenor, but it is essentially like Wintergrasp, only 2 or 3 times as large, with a major horde and alliance base and multiple other battlefield objectives. Like Timeless Isle, it's open 24 hours a day. There are no player limits, and it drops high-end epic gear from encounters and from PvP, and you will be getting various types of PvP rewards. I don't know whether or not they're also going to put world bosses out there, but I would imagine, based upon what they have said so far, it would be most similar to Timeless Isle. So there's going to be a lot of high-end rewards, which make it worth fighting over. WoW will be, for the first time, a persistent world PvP game. There will be no flying in the expansion, and this means that large-scale PvP is going to be consistent, persistent, and something that we will be heavily engaged in. We have many other games that we're looking on to on the side, including Archeage. We're going to get a report after this, but for the time being, it looks like WoW, for once, is going to be our major focus. At this time, we do not know whether or not Blizzard is going to do a mega server approach, which means more servers will be merged. We already have server clusters. We already have guesting for all the other servers. We don't know if they're going to go the full way. If they do, that may impact how we operate as a guild. We're always on the other underdog faction. We always play on the side with the fewest people. That means that we have a target-rich environment for us to play. It makes it more challenging. It makes it more difficult in general, and that makes it ultimately something which is more fun. The more we have competition, the better you tend to be. The bigger the challenge, the more we have to be serious about accomplishing it. The better you will be as players, the more effective you will be as officers. That is how we operate. If they do a mega server approach, we'll discuss how that handles things, because ultimately everyone knows there are more Horde players than there are Alliance, and we'll see how that goes down the line. Currently, we're on Darkspear. We're horrendously, comically outnumbered by the Alliance. They have a huge streamer community. They tend to have many more 90s available to fight us. We're usually fighting uphill battles. We have to win based upon using everything that we have at our disposal, recruiting and helping people to get here to transfer so we can be in the strongest position possible. Going forward, I am personally committing to doing more Wintergrasp and Tol Barad to help people during prime time to get some PvP experience for the expansion. For ESO, I will be on for all of the major PvP events that we are doing. We will have one scheduled at this time tomorrow. It will be the big PvP operation. Soulstorm will be leading an operation tonight in Wabbajack for PvP training, those who are playing primarily there. We'll be doing Skyshard runs. We'll also be doing large-scale PvP training in general. But at the current place. We're certainly looking at the Warlords of Draenor expansion being a major focus for the guild by next Christmas. I want everyone to have as much experience as they can with large-scale PvP for that purpose when we get there. Are any other questions for that before I bring in people to discuss Archeage and the rest?
Nope.
Give me a second. My invite thing is not working, I guess.
Whatever
There
you
we
do,
go.
don't log out.
Yeah, we know.
The invite should be working.
Pretty chilling, dude. Awesome.
Everyone's there for that. All right. Modius, Scoodles, did you have a chance to discuss Archeage from what you're seeing so far? Just making
Yeah,
later.
it has immense depth in the feature set. It's a ton of fun. It's got housing, crafting, trading. It's complete player-driven economy. It's got small-scale PvP, world PvP, pirating on the oceans, castle building and defense. It looks like it might be a really fun game to play when it comes out.
Your group's full, Arc.
I'm not in a group.
Really?
All right, go ahead and try to whisper me now, see if it works.
This is my group. My group's full.
All right, so for those of you who played Darkfall with us, it's a sandbox. You can build ships, you can build cities, you can build player houses. It's very open. It should be a lot of fun. We've been looking at it since Guild Wars 2. Now, mind you, I know there's some of you are like, oh my god, this is just another one. We are a multi-gaming guild. We play everything. We play whatever is fun, whatever is active. We're looking to provide you the best experience possible. We're currently decisively winning in our ESO campaign so badly that we're mostly focusing on Wabbajack now because there's fuck all to do there. And in order for you guys to have a challenge, you actually have to have people to kill rather than people who are just surrendering all the time. We've had a few good campaign runs. Daggerfall Covenant's been very active on certain nights, and we've had some good sieging and retaking and clearing maps. And thank you all who've come out to be participating in that. I do need more sergeants. I need more corporals. I need people who want to help out with recruitment and BG leadership and just generally being out there assisting with field leadership and PvP. And that's for WoW, that's for ESO. We're going to be doing more operations. The more people who are capable and comfortable with leading raid groups for PvP, who are willing to take personal initiative, to learn their classes and be able to put up information on others to become proficient themselves. I need those people, and I need you to step up and accept your ranks. I'll be able to discuss it after this meeting. You can open up a private chat with me and we'll get it covered. But that's where we're at. I don't want to keep you guys too much longer. Soulstorm, you have an event planned for about now for PvP. It's the best event 20. So ESO guys, you can run down. I will be present with you as soon as I'm done here with the rest of the meeting. I don't think there's any other significant news for StarCitzen or WildStar to discuss since last week. Yes? No?
Nope.
Right. That's what I assume. All right, so here's what we're looking at right now for this evening for World of Warcraft. For those of you who are able to log in and have active accounts, unfortunately the login servers are down and we only have about 80 people online, which is very low. So we're going to have to wait until that's fixed. Can you guys let me know what's going on with that?
Plutus, where are you at right now?
Middle
I
of
still
the
can't
group.
log in.
Can you step out in the middle, please?
I'm standing on the Onyxian Mount right in the center.
Archaeos, look at officer chat.
Yeah, I'm checking that.
Alcaros, you got a friend, and his name is Alcaros is fat.
Thanks for that.
Art, if you haven't seen the newest MMO champion post, and that or hasn't been linked,
You can deploy that for your raid.
it's in Ruin Lobby.
Oh, you don't have space.
I'll get it here. Hold on.
All right, so right now, this is what we're going to do. We don't have enough people online to do the offensive world PvP tonight. I thought Iron Alliance is going to do some city sieging. They were going to apparently try to fight us out doing something at some cities somewhere. We're going to keep an eye on Silvermoon and Thunderbluff and Ogrimmar, obviously. But for the time being, until the servers are back up and everyone's in, let's just do a quick world boss clear. Let's go ahead and hit Timeless Isle. The servers are back up. Copy?
Copy.
Everyone can take the portal in org. Quickest way.
We're getting guys, go to this shrine and pick up your. Go ahead and pick up your Warforged seals.
Everybody just north, yeah.